Good morning, children. Welcome to another section of our EVS class. Hope all of you are fine and staying safe at your home. Have you read the textbook? Okay, so let's start our class. Before the class, we can recollect what we have learned on the last classes. What we have learned? Can you tell me? Yes, we have learned about the skeletal system of our body. The skeletal system that consists of 206 bones. It can be divided into different parts such as skull, backbone, rib cage and limbs. The bone made together in a place is called joint. There are different types of joints are there. Ball and socket joint, gliding joint, pivot joint and hinge joint. In this section, we are going to discuss an interesting topic. Let's move on that topic. Children, have you touched the outer part of our ear? Is it elastic and hard in nature? Yes. Do you know why it is elastic and hard in nature? And which substance is used to make the outer part? Yes, it is known as the cartilage. Let's see what is cartilage.
Cartilage. What is cartilage? Cartilage is a tough tissue that is found in the various parts of the body such as joints, ankle, knee and elbow. Cartilage that prevent the bone from rubbing against each other and its wearing out. Cartilage is also found in the ears and the nose. Touch the top part of your ear or the tip of your nose. These parts are soft to touch. They are cartilage.
Students, make a tight fist and bend your arm towards the elbow. Here, you can feel a hump. Have you feel anything? Yes, I feel a hump on here. Do you know what is this? Yes, this is muscles or biceps. Now we are going to discuss what is muscles.
There are more than 600 muscles in our body, in an adult human body. They are made up of fibers and generally attached to the bones by means of tendon. Muscles along with bones help us to give shape to the body. They also help us to different parts of the body to make the movement according to the nature of their function. Muscles are of two types, voluntary and involuntary muscle. Some actions are performed whenever we wish, like eating, walking, etc. We can start and stop this action whenever we need. Muscles that carried out this action are called voluntary muscles. Example, our hand and leg have voluntary muscles. The functions of stomach, intestines are go on in a fixed manner. The function of this organ is not depend on our wish. Such muscles are called involuntary muscles. Good health, it is important that our muscles are strong and function correctly so that we need exercise for a good and health long life.
So that is muscles. Children, can I ask you something? What happens when you see a mosquito sitting in your hand? You quickly shake your hands. Yes? Yes. What happens when you eat a bitter group? You feel bitter taste. Is it? Yes. All the action like this will happen by the coordination of nervous system. So nervous system.
Nervous system. Do you know what is nervous system? Have you remembered the topics that you have studied in the last classes? Yes? How you blink your eyes without your permission? It's all because of this nervous system. So what I meant by nervous system? Nervous system. It is made up of brain, spinal cord, and a network of nerves that run throughout our body. The nervous system controls all other organ system of our body. The brain. The brain that controls everything in human body. And where the brain is protected? Yes, the brain is protected inside the skull. The part of the skull that protect the brain is called cranium. You can see that the brain that made up of different parts are there. The three main parts of the brain, which are they? Cerebrum, cerebellum, and brainstem. Cerebrum. This is the largest part of the brain in which the intelligence, memory, senses are stored. And here it controls our body movement also. Cerebellum. It is the second largest part where the postures of our body, the balance of our body, everything is controlled in this cerebellum. Brainstem, or we can call it as medulla. Have you heard about medulla oblongata? That's it's medulla. And in medulla or brainstem, it connects the brain with the spinal cord. The spinal cord that we can study it on the next slide. So it connects the brain with the spinal cord. Spinal cord. Spinal cord, it's a bunch of nerves that are connected. In spinal cord, the signals or the message from the brain is to be transmitted, and also the message from all the parts is to send to the brain, also done by the nerves are there. So it is protected inside the backbone. Have you ever touched the hot pan? On that time, what you have to do? You just remove your hands from that hot pan. How it is possible? It is due to this reflex act. So reflex action, it is an involuntary or automatic action. That is, the message are sent to and from the spinal cord without involving the brain. For an example, if you touch a hot object by mistake, a reflex that causes you to remove your hand immediately. Another one, you blink when something flies in front of your eyes. It is also because of this reflex arc. Next one, nerves. I told you that a spinal cord that consists of different branches are there. These branches are called nerves. It is a long, thin bundle of a thread-like structure that carries messages from brain to different parts of the body or from different part of the body to the brain. There are mainly three types of nerves are there. Sensory nerve that carries the messages only. Motor nerve that carries the messages for the motor action such as walking, taking something like that. Then the mixed nerves. The mixed nerves that carries messages from brain to the spinal cord and from spinal cord to the brain are there. So these are the nerves of a human body.
Do you know, children? Our body is the most wonderful thing in the world. It can do different jobs by using different organ system. Now you all watching my classes. Which organ is used to see this video? Eyes. When you open a perfume bottle, what do you feel? You feel smells good. Which organ is used to smell? Nose. There are 5 sense organs for us. They are eyes, nose, ears, tongue and skin. These sense organs that help us to sense the world around us. Now we are going to discuss which are the sense organs and what are their functions.
Sense organs. These organs that give message about the surrounding to our nervous system. We have Five sense organs are there: eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and skin. So, sense of sight, that by eyes, sense of sound by ears, sense of smell by nose, sense of taste by the tongue, and sense of touch by the skin are there. Let's see detail about this. First one, eyes. We have see object through our eyes. Here, the color part of the eye are called the iris. The black circle in the center of the eye is called pupil that allows light enter through it. Then we have cornea. It is the transparent and a dome-shaped part in front of the eye, and it protects the pupil and iris. Then the lens that present behind the iris to focus the images. Inner part of our eyes has a very thin layer of tissue, and that is retina. Then, if an image is formed in the retina, it will be sent as a signal to our brain through this optic nerves. So, these are the parts of eyes. Next one, nose. When you open a bottle of perfume, you feel a good fragrance or a smell. It is due to this nose. So nose is a sense organ that senses the smell around us, and it consists of different parts. Two holes that seal is the nostrils, and inside our nose, the nose and mouth was separated by a bony structure that called palate. Ear. When you hear a sound by using our ear, sense of sound is by ears. The ear that consists of different parts. The pinna, outermost part that receive all the sound, and the eardrum that enter it inside the inner ear. So the inner ear that collect all the sound and sends it which are it. Then the middle ear that process the sound as in our mind. So these are the part of ear. Next one, tongue. You know that when you eat a food, you feel good or bad by sensing its taste. Use our tongue. So tongue is a fleshy sense organ that's found on our mouth, and it helps to chew, speak, and find the taste. In our tongue, we have different tastes are there. The taste buds that consist of primary tastes such as salt, sweet, sour, and bitter. In our tongue, it lies in different parts. It is used to speak, and it is also used to chew things. Skin, which is the largest organ and outer covering of our body, can sense different effects in our surrounding, such as pain, cold, heat, etc. The skin that carries many functions, such as it survive and it include the healing and protection of the wound, and it helps to protect our skin from different temperature, such as hot and cold. So it is the largest sense organ in our body, because in our body everywhere the skin is covered. So this is the sense organs in our human body.
So, we have a magical power to sense all around us. Let's summarize what we have learned today. We have learned about cartilage. It is a tough and elastic tissue that helps us to prevent the wearing of bones. Second one, muscles. The muscles that help us for the movement of body parts. Third one, nervous system. It helps us for control and coordination of our body. Fourth one that we studied, sense organ. It helps us to sense the world around us. Hope you all understand what we have learned in this chapter. Yes, so read the textbook. See you on the next class. Thank you and have a nice day.